Hi, my name is Ellysa Adriana. I am from UniKL Mindset from the environment section. So I'm going to be presenting about um, this question and show you how to do it on Visual Minteq. So the question is about an electroplanting wastewater contain 1000 milligram per liter cadmium and also 1 mole acid sulfurate. The on-site physicochemical wastewater treatment plant uses lime to neutralize the wastewater and precipitate cadmium. So I'm going to show you how to do the step number 1 until number 4 first. So firstly, you need to open the Visual Minteq. So firstly, I adjust the pH and the ionic strength, and then I'm going to add the components. So the first component is H plus, which is 2 mole. I added on the list, and then the second one is acid sulfurate, SO4, which is 1 mole. Add to the list. And for the cadmium, the unit is changed, so I change it to milligram per liter. So the cadmium, 1000 cadmium. 1000, and then I add it to the list and I change it back to the concentration unit. So when I view the list, here are my components. So before I back to the main menu, I change it to more simple number, which is H plus is 2 mole, and then SO4 is 1 mole. Then I go back to the main menu, and then I going to run the Minteq. So here is my result. Firstly, I'm going to view my species distribution and then print it on Excel. So here it is. Firstly I select these two and then bring it down for a bit, and I'm going to uh, eliminate all the things that not necessarily be in it. Okay, and then I'm going to type this first before addition of a a OH. Going to try this, and then my pH. So my pH, I'm going to just take it from here, copy, and then paste it, and then I bring these two back up. Okay, so after I've done it, I go back to the main input and then go back to the input menu, and then I go to the multi-problem suite section. So firstly, I tick on the titration and go to the titration manager. So the volume of solution to be titrated is 1, and then the volume of titrated is 0.02. I click on this box, and then so to define the titrated composition is CA. I selected the CA, which is 1 mole, and then I click on save and next. Then I go save and back to the multi-suite menu. And then for the component here, I selected cadmium and then choose total dissolve, and then add. Or before that, the number of titration step after I have been calculated is 55 step. I put on 55 step and then save and back, and then I run the Minteq. Hold on, my Visual Minteq is not responding. Okay. So here is the result, and then I click on selected sweep result, and here is all the data that I needed. So I'm going to copy all of these three columns, which is the, the number of problem, pH, and also the cadmium, total dissolve of the cadmium. So I'm going to Control C and then click on the Control V. So this is the number. I'm going to put this, move this a bit. So this is for the volume of CaOH, which is in mole per liter. This is pH. And this is total dissolve of cadmium concentration. Okay, so here I'm going to put on 0 and then 0.02, and then I highlight these two. So I got this one. And then to create the graph, I selected these three columns and then click on insert, select the shattered. So my graph will be look like this. I just move it upward a bit, and then the graph is not connected. So based on my result, I have to interpolate the data, which is from 0.98 and 1 to get the pH of 7. So I Control C, this to Control V. Then I bring it down for a bit. So this is going to be my X, and this is going to be the pH that I needed is 7. So I'm just going to make it a table. So after I have calculated, the X will get 0.99. So from the graph, I'm going to draw to plot one straight line, which is to indicate my X. So first I'm going to take the line, which is between 6 and 8 because I need my pH to be 7. So I drag it until 0.99. I estimated it would be here. And then just drag it down. I'm going to edit my line for a bit. Shape. So the color, I change it into red. make it big and make it dash. Okay, and then I'm going to delete the grid line. Okay. So the color should be black. This one also black. Okay, after I have already finished editing the graph will be looking like this. So I'm going to remove all the graph here, which is so it will become like this. So based on the question here, I already settled until step number 4, which is I already identify the volume or whatsoever, and then I'm going to proceed with the step number 5 until number 7. So to do number 5 until number 7, which is I have to go back to the main output menu and then go to the back to input menu and then press reset. So before that, I'm going to change my pH into this, and then I'm going to put on my components, which is H plus is 2. I add it on the list, and then my acid be 1. Add on the list. Then I change it into milligram per liter for the cadmium, which is 1000. Add to the list, and then I'm going to change it back to mole for CA. So my CA is that has been calculated before 9, and then I add into the list. So when I view the list of the component, it will become like this. So I change it the H to, so for the H plus, I'm going to subtract from this value and then this value, and it will become 1.01. So my acid sulfurate will also become 1. Then I go back to my main menu, and then I run the Minteq again. So my result are going to be like this, and when I'm going to view or display my saturated index, is going to be like this. So from this data, the only green highlight is gypsum. So the amount, I'm going to take this amount, Control C, and then paste beside here. So this is going to be the after addition of PaOH. So this is going to be my pH. So my pH from the data is 2.958. So I copy and then I paste it here. And so for the gypsum, Control C, Control V. So the gypsum is going to be 0.97 and the unit will become mole per liter. So the molecular weight for gypsum is 172. 172.14. So the unit will be gram. So to get the mass concentration, I have to multiply these two and I will get the answer of 167 and the unit will become gram per liter. Oops. 17. So I need to get kilogram per meter cubic. So in order to get kilogram per meter cubic, I have to this value 16167 multiply it with 1000 over 1000. So I will get the same value which is 167 but in kilogram per liter. So my final answer is here. That's all for me. Thank you.